The galaxy teemed with 127 known intelligent species, each contributing its own distinct culture and voice to the vibrant tapestry of galactic society. These species varied widely, from the elegant and swift to the robust and deliberate, and even included some multi-legged creatures that might be considered formidable by many. However, over time, their numbers have dwindled drastically. Now, only 56 remain, each classified as critically endangered. Among these, the species that garnered the most awe and apprehension were the humans. Humans joined the galactic community as the last members before the onset of the cataclysm, concealing much about their complex past. It's not unusual for species to retreat somewhat upon joining a larger society, a reflection of their new understanding of their relatively minor place in the cosmos. We respected their privacy, not delving too deeply into their history. Despite this, humans established themselves as a formidable stellar empire, spurred by their isolation in a sparse corner of the galaxy. Their innate curiosity and adaptability saw them leaving their terrestrial lives to explore the stars, quickly making them a ubiquitous presence across various planets. Their resilience and versatility were undeniable. Whether it was mining on the resource-rich planet Celis IV, leading corporations on Prim, or exploring the vividly colored caverns of Galoria, humans rapidly became an integral part of our galaxy. Their roles varied from explorers and diplomats to traders, and they quickly formed alliances across all sectors. Even the most warlike species, such as the Drum and the Liligar, were impressed by the humans' tactical prowess. However, humans were secretive about their own history, focusing instead on learning about others. Whenever they spoke of themselves, it was only about recent centuries, particularly the formation of the current Human Federation from a plethora of smaller groups. Eventually, questions about their past tapered off. 48 years after their arrival, a new threat emerged from a sector once deemed unnavigable due to dense nebulas and peculiar electromagnetic disturbances. The Grocs appeared, shattering millennia of peace. Our galaxy, unaccustomed to conflict and with militaries weakened by disuse, found itself ill-prepared. Despite our technological advances, we were disorganized, and by the time we mounted a defense, the Grocs had conquered a substantial portion of our territories. In this chaos, humans were omnipresent, assuming roles from combat medics to fleet engineers. As the conflict wore on, a human diplomat named Evelyn Martorin made a bold proposal before the Galactic Council. She requested that humans take command of the war efforts. Despite initial resistance due to the heavy casualties humans had suffered, their strategic location away from the front lines had spared their economy, allowing them to maintain a functional military force. The debate was fierce. Some viewed the humans as opportunists, exploiting a crisis for power, while others saw them as a dedicated group striving to make a difference. Finally, Evelyn declared that she wasn't merely requesting leadership, she was demanding it. Supported by other humans in key positions, they argued that their extensive war experience made them uniquely qualified to lead. The shift in command was rapid and dramatic. A human-led fleet reclaimed a lost sector in a matter of days, employing tactics that were as effective as they were ruthless. This decisive victory proved to be a turning point. Under human leadership, more volunteers joined the cause, driven by a mix of personal loss and a belief in the inevitability of victory under human command. In just 3 months, humans had officially taken over the Galactic Fleet's leadership. They executed bold strategies that reclaimed territories and gradually turned the tide of the war. By the end of the conflict, the humans had not only demonstrated their military capabilities, but had also cemented their position as leaders within the galactic community, fulfilling their vow to secure the galaxy within a decade. Their journey from mysterious newcomers to galactic saviors was a testament to their complex nature and strategic acumen. As the galaxy rebuilt, it was clear that humanity would play a central role in shaping its future, forever altering the dynamic of our interstellar society. As we grappled with the Grocs, the tactics they employed sent chills through our very essence. They unleashed biological nightmares, grotesque creations of deranged scientists, upon our worlds to decimate our military bases. Where these creatures failed, the Grocs resorted to releasing violent criminals from entire colonies, sowing chaos and destruction. Viral attacks plagued our worlds, causing indescribable suffering as plagues disintegrated bodies from within, reducing the afflicted to unrecognizable masses of flesh or gruesomely dismantling them organ by organ. Nanite swarms were another horror. These microscopic machines devoured the hulls of enemy fleets, sparing the occupants only to repurpose the scavenged metal to propagate their kind. These swarms evolved into gargantuan monstrosities capable of consuming whole systems in weeks. When neither nanites, viral onslaughts, nor biological terrors sufficed, humans resorted to annihilating entire worlds with nuclear fire, turning once thriving centers of commerce and manufacturing into perpetual infernos to sever the Grocs' grip on these regions. When these extreme measures sparked outrage, Admiral Jonas S. appeared on galactic broadcasts with a stark ultimatum. Do you want the GRS defeated, or do you want to perish under their onslaught? By the 6th year, war weariness pervaded. The task of mending our shattered nations and stretched economies would span centuries. With the Grocs' threat neutralized, we set aside our weapons, offering gratitude to our human liberators. Yet the humans continued to unveil new, terrifying methods of warfare. They accelerated particles to light speed to obliterate planets in moments. Drone swarms, reminiscent of ravenous locusts, tore apart escaping ships. Worlds dependent on regular food shipments were isolated behind impenetrable barriers, left to succumb to starvation or descend into chaos and cannibalism. The 7th year brought new horrors. Nanite swarms expanded to envelop stars, while human bioweapons reached unprecedented levels of lethality. But it was their next act that shook the galactic community to its core. The humans targeted Real Fox, a symbol of the Lenin Church, a system of 20 beautifully terraformed garden worlds. They accelerated a payload into the star at the heart of Real Fox, triggering a supernova that collapsed into a black hole, consuming everything. This act of obliteration drew condemnation from the Galactic Council. To many, the humans' capacity to extinguish stars was an unforgivable overreach. Calls for their expulsion from the War Council erupted. In response, human leaders delivered a resolute message. This is war. In war, there is but victory or death, and we will secure victory. Accompanying this declaration was the complete history of humanity, a chronicle of incessant warfare that predated their entry into the galactic community. From internal conflicts to interplanetary wars, humanity's history was marked by continuous strife. Even before the diaspora from Earth, they had nearly obliterated their home planet multiple times. Once they ventured into space, the conflicts only escalated in scale and frequency. In the 800 years from their first off-world colony to their introduction to the galactic community, humans engaged in 963 conflicts, often multiple simultaneously. We had inadvertently unleashed a race seasoned by millennia of warfare to confront another bent on genocide. The humans upheld their vow. The GRS were repelled to their enclaves, then decimated in one of the most severe genocides recorded. We stood silent, for what could we say? When humans wage war, it is without reservation. After the conflict, the horrors they had wielded were secured away or destroyed. The human military disbanded, and veterans returned to civilian life, supported by generous pensions. But the galaxy would never forget the capacity for devastation that humanity could unleash. Without ever brandishing these tools of war again, they didn't need to. The mere memory of their ferocity was a deterrent enough. Amidst all witnessed atrocities, one truth stood paramount: the human propensity for war and the dire consequences should we ever provoke them again. This concludes our gripping tale through the cosmic battlefield, where humanity demonstrated both the heights of heroism and the depths of destruction. Our journey with Admiral Jonas S. and the diverse galactic species revealed a saga of desperation, cunning, and overwhelming force, casting a long shadow over the galaxy's shared future. If this saga of human tenacity and chilling warfare has captured your attention and provoked thought, please show your support. Leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more narratives of galactic conflict and resolution, and don't hesitate to comment. Each comment strengthens our commitment to bringing you more compelling stories from the far reaches of space. Thank you for joining us in this interstellar odyssey.